Hey everyone, and welcome to lesson 2. Today's lesson is going to be about finding your niche as a VA. Who will you work with and what will you do? Now, before we get started, let me introduce myself. My name is Rayla, and I am the host of Ditching the 9 to 5. I created this community back in March for everyone to have a fun, safe, and engaging place to get your shit together, ditch the 9 to 5, and live the life that you want to live. Now, with that being said, if you're watching this on the replay, do me a favor and drop a hashtag replay below in the comments so that I can come back and say hello. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please also drop those in the comments because I would be more than happy to give any clarification, additional information, or resources that you need. Now, with that being said, today we're going to be talking about finding your niche. A lot of people get tons of information about finding your niche, niching down. People get told that they're too broad, that they really got to get more specific. And it can be very overwhelming because you might be thinking, well, what is a niche and why do I need to have one? So, with that being said, let's talk about it. A niche is a specific part of the market. It's also known as a target market. It is essentially who you are trying to work for and what you're going to do for those people. That's why I broke it down. So, why do you need one? Well, if you aim at nothing, then you're going to hit it every single time. Meaning that not having a niche is like playing hide and seek, but not knowing who you're going to play with. It makes it even harder to find clients. It makes it harder to be able to please those clients. It makes it harder to decide your pricing, your branding, where you're going to market your services, how you're going to market them, and even what services you're going to offer if you don't have a niche. But here's a key thing. Will these be my only clients? That is up to you. But my niche is not my only clients. And in most cases, outside of the virtual assistant, social media, freelancer world, a niche or a target market is just a target. It is what you're using to make all of your decisions. And it's, of course, who you want. But that doesn't mean that that has to be your only clients. A common example that I like to use is like Disney. I am a Disney adult. I love Disney, okay? But I know that I am not Disney's target market. Disney's target market is young children and families with young children. I am neither. That does not mean that they don't take my money, though. Disney always takes my money, okay? Even though I'm not in their target market, I am not part of their niche. So it's up to you whether you want to niche down and only serve those people, or if you want to niche down and try to mainly serve those people. I take people that are outside of my niche on a case-by-case basis, but I do certainly have several clients that don't fall into my niche. So when it comes to picking out your niche, you essentially have two decisions to make. Who do you want to work for, and what do you want to do for those? So I suggest that you do who before you do what. So who do you want to work for? You need to get very specific with this question, okay? Essentially, you're going to be creating an imaginary friend. Who is the perfect client for you? Who are they? What do they do? You can get as specific as you want. If you want more information on this, you can search things like ideal client, customer avatar. That's all in the same kind of likes of a target market, of a niche. But you want to get super specific so that when you think of your niche, you actually think of a face. You think of a person. And you can even go and look up a person so that you have someone in mind. But that person's going to help you make all of your other decisions. So let's say that my niche is sticker creators that are just starting out and they're in their 20s. That's specific enough. I could get super specific. I could say that my niche, my ideal client is a red-haired 23-year-old female identifying sticker creator who specializes in kawaii stickers. I could get that specific if I really wanted to. But I'm just going to use sticker creator in their 20s startup. Okay? So then when I move on to the next step, I need to think about what they need. What are they doing on a regular basis for their business? Or what should they be doing on a regular basis for their business? Okay. So if you think about a sticker creator, we know that obviously they're making stickers, okay? But other than that, what else do they need to do for their business? Well, they either have a website that they need to update or they have an Etsy, probably. So that's something they need to do. They're probably dealing with vendors and suppliers. That's something they have to do. They need to manage their inboxes when people are asking them, well, when does this sticker come in? Well, when does that sticker come in? If they're doing Etsy or even their website, they probably have customer service that they need to deal with. They have to do copywriting when they're making all the new listings. They need to do social media. They probably need to do photo and video editing, maybe a bit of light graphic design. Maybe they need help with organization or project management, figuring out, okay, how am I going to get all of these different things done? Maybe they're trying to launch a new kind of sticker or a new product outside of stickers. Maybe they're trying to go wholesale. What are all of the little tasks that are involved in those things? And I added some examples to this slide that could fit into a sticker creator, and they could fit into whatever you're thinking of, okay? And I'm going to pause right here and I'm going to show you guys this list. Now, I showed this in lesson 1. If you didn't watch lesson 1, I do highly suggest that you do watch it. And that one is on the pros and cons of being a VA and deciding if this is right for you. But this is a list. I'm going to link it in the description. I'm also going to link it in Discord if you're tuning in from Discord. But this is a great list. I'm not affiliated with this blog, but it is a great list. It's not comprehensive, meaning that it's not all the services you can offer as a virtual assistant, but it is a lot. So if you're stumped on this part, this could be a good resource for you to just check out and go, okay, these are a lot of different services that I could offer. Awesome. And figure out what your ideal client, what your target market, what your niche would need. Now, after you've got that, and I want you to write it down, okay? In your notes, on your iPad, on your sticky note, on your arm, whatever, okay? Write it down. Because the next thing we're going to do is we're going to decide which of these services that we'd like to do. Notice how I said like, not can. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to cross out all the services on the list that you definitely don't want to handle and be picky. It's okay. You are not ditching the 9-to-5 to be miserable. That's why every single time that I have a mentoring session with someone and they tell me, well, now I'm a secretary and I hate it. And then I ask them, well, what services do you want to offer? And they're like, well, I'm a secretary, so I'm really good at appointment scheduling and customer service. And I said, okay, but you hate being a secretary. So why are you going to continue to do that to yourself? So think about the things that you would like to do, not what you can do, what you would like. If you would like to do social media, more power to you. If you like organization, great. If you like talking to people, amazing. Okay? Think about all the things that you'd like to do. Cross out everything that you definitely are like, no, I wouldn't like. And if you don't know what that service is, you just put it on there, Google it, figure out what it is, okay? The next thing I want you to do is I want you to pull out a highlighter or your digital highlighter or a marker or something where you can still see the words afterwards and highlight out of the things that are left, the ones that you would like to do, yes, but you don't know how to do, okay? And again, be picky here. Don't just assume that you know how to do this because it seems easy, okay? Or because you saw a TikTok on it. You would actually know how to do this. If I assign this to you tomorrow, you'd be like, yeah, no problem. I got this. I know how to do it. Okay? Now, highlight all the ones that you wouldn't know how to do. Okay? And everything that's left, that's not crossed out and it's not highlighted, would be a service that you like and you already know how to do. Okay? And now you've got a plan. Voila. You have a niche, you have a target market, and you have a plan for your services. So what's next? Well, that's kind of up to you. I personally suggest learning the highlighted services before doing anything else or making a plan to learn them by a specified date. I get it. You don't want to spend months or years learning all of those services before you actually step out there. And maybe you already have enough services that you know how to do that you can still step out and learn the other ones later. That's okay too. But just do yourself a favor and make a plan to learn those. Don't say, oh yeah, I'll learn them later. No, I'm going to learn one service a week. I'm going to learn one service a month. I'm going to learn web design by the end of this year. Make it specific, make it attainable, make it time measured, okay? Do that and you will actually achieve that goal. Now, for me, when I first started out, I knew some services that I could immediately offer. It was mainly general admin, some graphic design that I already knew how to do, and I knew how to make websites. So that's what I started with. Okay. I started to dip into social media, but I made plans. I was like, all right, I'm going to learn hashtags this week. I'm going to learn the Instagram algorithm next week. And I made a plan. That is what I suggest that you do. And like I said before, do not assume that you know how to do a service if you've never done it before in a professional manner. Just because you've posted on Instagram for yourself doesn't mean you necessarily know how to post for someone else. Now, if you're an influencer and you know hashtags and you know the algorithm and you get lots of likes and you know Instagram, then yes, that's a professional manner, okay? But if you just use Instagram, that doesn't mean that you're an Instagram guru. I love you. I'm sorry. It doesn't. It's the same thing with emails. Just because you understand how Gmail works doesn't mean you understand email management, okay? Email management requires making a common response library. It requires knowing how to use templates, knowing how to flag things, knowing how to sort all those things, how to create the processes with your clients. There's a lot more that goes into these seemingly very easy, very simple tasks that some people just don't quite understand. Do I feel that email management is super hard? No. Do I feel that it entails much more than a lot of people realize? Yes. So make sure you look into those things. I'm going to do another lesson on how to learn your services and some of the best places to learn those services. So if you're wondering those things, please stay tuned for lesson 3, which is coming at you very soon. But in the meantime, if you have questions, if you need clarifications, please just drop that in the comments below. I'm more than happy to help you out. If you're tuning in from the Discord thread, just put it into this Discord thread. I will help you, the mods will help you, and other people in the community because we all love you and we want to see you succeed. And if you're looking for more information or resources, these are all the platforms that we're on. We're on Facebook, we're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, Discord, and YouTube. And above all else, we do also have a website. It's down there at the bottom, ditchingthe9to5.com. There you guys can learn all about me, all about the VA learning community. You guys can book yourself into the crash course. It's $5.50 and it'll give you a 1-hour crash course on how to be a VA. And we also have the one-on-one mentoring sessions for anybody that wants that one-on-one learning with the homework. You got this. Now, until next time, you are amazing. I am so proud of you because you are learning and you're taking steps to change your life. And I will see you next time. Good luck, guys.